Have a great Friday. It's been amazing so far. We've seen a few of the AMAs in the other lounges, but today we got the Prodigy Dao. I think it's their first AMA ever in the Tayarra HUB. So, guys, I would love to welcome you in here and give you the first word to introduce yourself and your role in the Prodigy Dao.
Yeah, so thank you for being here at Tayarra. And yeah, my name is Medu. I am the CEO and founder of Prodigy Dao. I've been in crypto since 2016, and I had two projects before Prodigy, but those projects was meme projects, so nothing serious. But I saw the whole market this year, and I decided to make a project where people can feel safe to invest in. Myself, I got I got scammed so many times. I got rugged, I got honeypotted, I got everything of this fraud. Got myself, and I said to me, I don't want this. I don't want that the Binance chain ending like this, you know. So I got a few people together. I know those people personally, so they are like me, addicted to crypto. And I said to them, let us create a project, a token, an ecosystem, a safe ecosystem for people who are scared to invest in crypto. So this is the whole story behind Prodigy.
Great, I mean, yeah, like you're completely true. Like we can see, especially in the sort of bear markets and the paradigm we are seeing now, like people are trying to get some sort of exit liquidity. Either it is a project owners, they are just shut. So this is like a very, let's say, good initiative towards the community and the DAO aspect that's been trending in the past, let's say, several months. So the original idea, as I've kind of understood, is to be a community-driven project and to deliver some sort of vetted or safe project towards the investors. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yes. First of all, it's a 100% community project, but in the early stages, I mean, we have not launched yet. Now, in the early stages of the project, of course, I will have the control over the project to build it up. You know, I mean, I could renounce the contract and say, okay, the new owner is the Binance dead address. But after that renounce, I can't do anything. I can't build the project. I can't gain new partnerships, and I can't do nothing. You know, I can't change the taxes. It's all impossible after renounce. So I said to my team, first of all, I think it would be 6 months. It's a total normally for crypto to build up this early stage to get bigger. And after this, after we build this project, I mean, it will never come to an end, you know. We will change the taxes except of the burn tax. That's the goal, that we will raise the burn tax to burn the supply of the Prodigy token, because I want that Prodigy is deflationary token. But before we go into that, I want at the end of the roadmap, I mean, that's really the end, the all-rounder DEX. I want an exchange around the Prodigy token, and I want this ecosystem. I want other projects to feel safe. Okay, we can pool our tokens at this exchange, and the Prodigy holders can profit from this. You know, so that's the whole idea behind this. And after that, we can start this DAO mechanism where the community can vote. Okay, we want this project, or we want this project, and on token holdings, just like Terra, but Terra did terrible things. That's what I wrote. It's just like Terra, this governance behind that, and but at this concept, at my concept, it's not possible for me to sabotage the governance, you know, because I am not holding any tokens. I will airdrop all the tokens to the market holders as reflections or rewards for special diamond hands or for giveaways, etc., etc. That's the goal behind all that.
And I must drop a word about the renounce and the whole team. Like, if the team decides to renounce, then like it has been popular in those degen plays, but those projects are not looking for long term. Why? Because, for example, if you are being hacked, or for example, if you are if you need to do some contract, let's say edits, then you can do that simply, and you can adapt. For example, there is a niche of some sort of a taxes or some implementation, and if you renounce, you can never change that again. So this is a vital part to all the long-term projects, and I actually support that fully, since if you are looking for something long-term, then yes, we must look for this part also. I will ask also, how big is the team currently? I know you are just starting, but like where you see yourself, for example, in a few months, and where you see the whole team?
Right now we are five guys around this project. We have I have my contract dev, I have my marketing team, and I have my web designer. And in a few months, I can promise that the team will get bigger, because I will need as special for the DAO governance. I will need a developer. I will need a DEX dev, and I will need a dev for the website, because the website will of course change too. That's normal in my opinion. We will change all that, the interface, and update the website if anything new is released, you know. So I think in a few months we will be a team of 10 heads. Yeah, it's possible.
Good. That was for an introduction. I think it is important to touch the part on how are you going to launch.
It's first, when we started with the idea and we started to market the project, I wanted to do a private sale, and after the private sale, pre-sale. So, but the market, the whole crypto market crashed after the Terra Luna crash and the UST crash. And we decided that, yeah, people got scared, of course. They got scared to lose money. They got scared to get scammed. They got scared to get rugged, etc., etc. And the people don't know me. They don't know that I'm not such a person to do a harm to anyone of those people. I mean, I go to work myself. I'm earning my money through hard work. You know, that's crypto is just like side job for me. So, but you can't trust anyone over, especially over Telegram or Twitter or in general the internet. So we decided that we just do this private sale. We did the private sale. We had a hard cap of 15 BNB, but we only reached our soft cap of 25 BNB. And with this soft cap, we are working right now. We are using 10 BNB from this for the liquidity pool, and we are gonna to fair / stealth launch the token. That's the idea.
Great. And when you plan this?
We planned it a long time ago, to be honest, but the market didn't go as we want. I mean, of course, no one can predict the market. So I said at 200, 250 members, we gonna launch the token.
And if we are talking about the private sale, I need to say that for I'm watching you since like 50 members, and that's why I invited, since I've seen the work so far.
Yeah.
And I must say that for such a small community, this is a great job, because I can see from the example, like we did many AMAs, and I've been experiencing a lot of projects, and they are struggling to fill a lot of places, and these private sales being a struggle, NFT sales, the whole another catastrophe. So this is a great job, and I think this tells something about your community, that they trust into this vision and initiative. So good job on that. Let's continue now with the tokenomics. What's the supply pie chart? And let's talk about the percentages.
Yes, of course. So the total supply will be 10 million tokens, and I will release those 10 million tokens. That means I will not hold any tokens for myself. I will release all of that supply to the market. Okay, the one piece of the supply is, of course, for the liquidity pool, but the rest is in the market. I will release the rest at for the private sellers, of course, first of all, and the rest for giveaways and special airdrops, something like that. We have, for example, we have airdrop for special diamond holders, and yeah, the tax, about the taxes we had before we changed those taxes. I see we have a misspelling here at the website. The tax, the buy and the sell tax is 1010. So we decided to change that because we had a buy tax of 3%, I think. Yes, I think, no, 3% before, and we changed it now to 10% because of the insurance pool, and the sell tax will also be 10%, split it to 5% treasury and 5% insurance pool. And how does this work? It works like, okay, reflections. I think many people now know what reflections are. If you hold your tokens in your wallet, you will get reflections, 2% of the holdings of that what you hold. 1% burn. This is, yes, as I said, I want Prodigy to be a deflationary token. Now for the start, at the early stage, I said, okay, 1% will be enough. We will do a manual buyback from the treasury to keep up a healthy chart. And the insurance pool is for the liquidity pool. So if we see, okay, someone is trying to dump, I will just add new liquidity to the liquidity pool.
Great, sounds
That's
good. We touched
all about the tokenomics.
We touched the treasury. We touched the insurance pool. I mean, I've read your white paper, but could you maybe try to explain this easily for the listeners, like why there is a treasury, and also why there is an insurance pool, and how does that work?
Yes, of course. So the treasury is for marketing and we want to invest the money from the treasury into projects that generates revenue. So this is the idea behind this ecosystem. For the early stage, we need this treasury and insurance pool. Insurance pool is just for the LP, so for the liquidity pool. As I said before, if someone wants to try to dump or to do anything bad to the chart or to the community, I will inject new liquidity in form of BNB into the liquidity pool. That's the goal behind the insurance pool. The treasury is for marketing and for my team and I, and especially for investing in other assets to generate revenue and to stabilize the whole project. That's the idea behind that. And after in the mid stage of the project, it will be possible for the holders to claim. So just like staking, so I will build a platform where, or this governance platform where the people can stake their tokens and they can earn from the treasury what the treasury generates at revenue. I hope that is understandable for the people in here.
I mean, the systems looks really good. You were talking about some diamonds or something. Like, are there any tiers towards the DAO? Can we touch that?
I didn't understand what.
Yeah. That's you've mentioned at the start that there is some like diamond holder or something like. Did I hear right? Or this leads me to an idea that there are some tiers towards the maybe DAO government seats or so.
Yes, we want to build a tier system, yeah, but for now it's really early to say about anything about that because it's just an idea on the paper, and the vision is that this whole ecosystem around the Prodigy token will be automatic. That means that I don't need to do anything with the contract or with the DEX or with the governance platform. The community can do all by themselves, and there will be nothing bad. There will be nothing bad happen because it's all secured, of course, through third-party audits and other firms for contract audits, etc. So this tier system, yeah, I can't say much about it, but it's like you said, it's the highest tier. For example, is the diamond. The lowest tier is bronze, something like that, you know.
Yeah. So we touch also the Solin buying tax. I think it is important to touch the aspect of the DeFi, and that's the staking. So is there going to be any staking available? And if yes, when and what will be the format?
Yes, we want, as I said, I want this governance platform, and this is where you can stake your tokens, because this is how a DAO works. You stake your tokens at the governance platform. You can earn for staking, and you can vote for example, a listing or for a project where Prodigy should invest in.
You are saying invest in. Maybe touch maybe now the product, and that's the DAO. So how it's gonna work and what will it bring towards the community and the user.
The ultimate goal, this vision I have, is the trustworthy hedge fund DAO. What is a hedge fund? I don't know if many people know what a hedge fund is. A hedge fund is where people put their money in, and this hedge fund invest in several assets. That's how a hedge fund works. And this is what I want with Prodigy, but in a way, in a DAO way. So not myself deciding about, okay, I'm putting the money of person X in this asset, and I'm putting the money of person Epsilon in this asset. I want the community, and this is why it is a community token. I want the community to decide, okay, we will give you this project, this, or we will give you those 5, 10, 50 projects, and you can decide through staking which project is the best or to invest in. This is the whole vision behind Prodigy.
Great. So again, just to sum it up, so if you are saying staking, then if I hold more, the more weights I'm having in the voting system. Or
correct. That's
yeah.
correct.
And the projects that are or the community is going to be investing, how this gonna be picked? Is there any sort of a vetting or other system toward?
I didn't understand the question.
Yeah, sure. Like if there is a project where you want to invest in, or the community, how the process of the vetting, and also let's say how we will choose the project.
We will have our own researcher, and of course we will we have our professional researcher. It's 2 guys that are really long in the crypto space, and they know anything about DeFi and those new systems around DeFi. And they will do the research about possible good and of course safe projects. That this is for me the priority. The projects should be safe, and I have this 100% commitment. Okay, we will not gonna be heard from any of this project. I know sometimes it's not possible. You don't have this 100% promise, but we will try our best to find this or those projects where the money is safe in it. So after the research is done and the analysis from our researchers, we will release those projects to the community through the governance platform, and the community can also Tayarra themselves, of course. That's always what I'm saying to all of the investors, and they can decide, okay, vote for yes or vote for no, or don't vote. This is how it should work.
Good. And is there any like a threshold I should be holding for the votes, or like anyone who will purchase some amounts of the token will be able to vote?
Minimum, we didn't decide it yet, but I have the vision. A minimum amount should be 0.1% from the total supply. So that would be 10K tokens.
Right. Another question I got is touching kind of the whole functionality, and let's try to dig deeper on the projects, and like are those going to be from like multiple chains, or like how big the project's gonna be? Like, are you looking for the investments into like low cap coins, or you prefer the like stable ones or the bigger ones, and let's say top 100 on the CMC?
Yeah, that's a really good question. I don't want to invest in those low cap coins because I mean, okay, we are doing our researches, of course, but low cap coins are too risky, and I don't want to be the one who is who burned the money of the community, you know. I don't want to waste this money. I mean, first of all, I want that the community can trust this project, and of course me and my team. And second one, especially for the early stage, we want to invest in stable coins or bigger coins that are known. And after that, after we have this base for the project, and we have more funds through trading, through passive income from the treasury, we can think about it if we're gonna invest in high risk investment like low cap coins or low cap tokens.
Good. So I've seen something like I think it is very similar to community pools that often we can see, for example, in the USA crypto group, and simply people vote about projects where the budget's going to be invested. And if we chose, for example, let's say Hedera Hashbear, like, and there is a profit to be taken off the community pool, how are you going to approach this, or how the community can get the profit of the investments? Or is it going to be locked, flexible? You know how the investment works.
Yes, this works through a DApp, through a decentralized app, and we didn't develop this DApp now. This the app will come in the mid stage of the project, because now, because we are stealth fair launching the project, we don't have enough funds, to have to build up from scratch a big pool, a big community pool, where the community can claim their passive income or their share of the profits. So we first of all we want to build this up. I know it will be slow, and I know many people want the fast money, but I mean, I am since 2016 in this game or in this space, and all I can say to you guys, nothing happens from today to tomorrow. Nothing happens in seconds or in hours and overnight, right? Thank you. You need to be to have this patient. You need to be patient about that, because I didn't was, and I lost many money because of this. And I can give this tip to you. I don't know if you want to follow or not, but this project will not be something like, yeah, it's a moonshot, and in 3 hours or in 3 days it's dead. I mean, I saw so much projects. This is the next moonshot. This is the next moonshot. And after 3 days, the project was dead. So I don't want this. I want a serious project. I know it's not a serious project right now, because we have only this dashboard ready as DApp, but it is a serious project in the future, in 3 months, in 6, in 9, in 12 months. So this is what I can say to you. It will be possible in the near future that after we generate this income through the treasury, the community can claim their profits or their share from this pool, from this community pool. Of course, that's what I want, and yeah.
Good. And I really love that you're mentioning that, because a lot of times we can see, as I'm saying, I've seen the potential since I'm very early to this project, and I've had a free space today to be filled, and I see this as an opportunity for you, because we can see a lot of hype projects. We can see a lot of buy competitions. We can see a lot of marketing that's just about pumping and dumping the whole hype. I'm in love with that. You guys work with something else, and as the actual product. I think it is also important to mention the other aspects. We've been talking about the DAO. We've been talking about how the investment is gonna work. So is there anything else toward the products that are in the pipeline, or that you are visioning for the project, despite the DAO and the investment part?
Yes, the one of our products will be the borrow and lending of money, of course, with collateral through the people who want to lend or borrow. And this is also like the credit system in the real world or the bank system, but it's decentralized. So you don't need to KYC yourself. You don't need to do this or do that. But this will come really late. But it is one of our products beside the DAO platform.
Right. Great. Guys, have you been thinking about some sort of partnerships or backers?
We have 2 or 3 partnerships, I think, right now. 2 partnerships with NFT projects, and the other partnerships partnership. I want to partnership with the DEX, a new DEX, and the other one was a metaverse partnership. But to be honest, I didn't got any response back. So yeah, for now we have 3 partnerships, and of course we want to have more in the near future.
Yeah, sure. One thing I would advise over is head towards, for example, DeFi skeptics. And these guys are basically vetting projects, making sure that audits are safe, and like making sure that the DeFi space is safe. So I think if you are really a community-driven project and you want to have this run from the scratch and build, then the partnerships and like slowly grow is the thing you want to be touching. Let's maybe move now towards the events. So are there any events on the horizon? And if yes, please drop like which ones and what is the date?
Events, yeah, we just started a little event for the community. We started, let me just check in. One of the events started a few days ago. It's an airdrop for the community. Not for all, of course, but for those who win, or for those who will win. It's a sweep widget event, and it's just invite people event, and it's just invite people, follow our Twitter, follow our Telegram, and we will pick a random one. And there are 3
you may share
winners
also,
possible.
I'm sorry to be jumping, but could you share the link into the group of the hub that we are speaking in?
Yes.
So I will forward and share.
Sure. Of course. Just let me copy the link and I will share. So this is the link. Oh, it got deleted.
I mean, forward that or DM that toward the group of the collaboration, right?
Yeah.
I just forward. So guys, meanwhile, be sure that you got your hands ready to be asking, and we will start the community questions in short. But before we got a few more sections to be speak about, and so right now I am sharing the airdrop of the Prodigy Dao. So check it out. And I think it's a good way to have a chance to win some sort of tokens or get into the giveaway. All right, let's continue. And now we are facing the aspects of a community building, marketing at all. And well, we know you are just starting, so I am like very picky about what I am asking for. But let's say, like, how do you approach the community, and how do you plan to build a community into some sort of a decent, elevated level?
How we want to build our community? This is another good question. Yeah, as I said, first of all, I mean, I've been for a long time now in those Telegram groups, but I'm not a fan of those shilling and come in my group techniques. I like the old school way. I like to speak to other people. So as example, someone in the group of Prodigy goes to his friends or goes to someone he knows and says, hey, you know what, I'm investing in this project and I'm feeling really safe about it, give it a shot. So the word of mouth. So that's what the most people know. This is really important for me because I know it's organic. I don't want this call. I mean, of course, we are gonna make those calls. Of course, without those calls, I don't think it will work out. But I prefer this word of mouth because it's organic, it's real, you know, and those people are staying. But I got this feeling that those calls from call channels are just to pump the token up and early investors jump out. I mean, it's okay. Everyone wants to make profit, but it's not good to make profit and destroy the token. I hope you understand what I mean.
Yeah, completely. And
So this is, I don't want that. This is why you can't see that in the DApp. The app of Prodigy shows the buy and sell tax 10%, 10%. I didn't change the contract. So what I'm gonna do is to avoid those pump and dump. I will set a max ticks. First of all, because of the bots, and second, for the people who are just scared to invest and lose money. So I want to build this max transaction for the people's sake, that they can see, okay, you can trust the CEO, you can trust the staff, you can trust the founder of Prodigy, and if we are gonna do calls, when those calls come in, they can't pump up the token to I don't know, 300k, 500k market cap. So the community growth should be organic, not only from the calls, through community work. I mean, this is how it should work as a DAO, as a community token, not through this bot shilling. And I don't know what techniques they are available, but yeah, this is how I want it, how we want it, the team behind Prodigy. We want organic growth of the community. I know it will be slow, and because it's not a meme token, just like yesterday, I saw this news about Cristiano Ronaldo and Binance, and the first token I saw was CR7, and I just researched the group, the Telegram group of the token, and I saw so many people joined in, and that's not organic for me because they are just joining the hype. This is what
correct.
I don't want this. I want this healthy organic growth, you know. It's slow, but it's safe. This is
right. And you know what? Like, this is not a bad approach at all. Like, it may be slower, but it works as well. And I will give you a great example. Like, if you are building and being consistent with the community, you really can do amazing. And this is the project Fate. We've been doing the podcast on the theme of like the current mindset in the crypto community. And exactly, we talk about this. And the owner, the CEO of the Fate, he is on the VC, or he has been straight for like 280 days. And he didn't get any calls, any marketing, like these AMAs channels or so. So he's doing things differently, but he keeps building, he keeps delivering the news, he keeps kind of getting the processes with the community, the top down. That's the most important part, like the touch with the community. He's getting this right. and we will be talking with him soon tomorrow on the podcast. And like really, this is not a bad approach. It is just slower, but yes, you will get organic and community of actually supporters of the brand, of the project. So this is not a bad idea at all. And kind of, I was shocked that it is possible still in the space. And at the same time, I was in love with that. Because if it is possible, then there is hope that only the hype, pump and dump is not crowning the whole space, but we can build things. So this is like a very good approach and leads us towards some sort of understanding that not only hype and pump and dump lead the space, but also the project owners that are kind of delivering on a consistent basis. Well, let's now touch the security. So do you got any plans for the audits?
Yes, we wanna make audits, of course, after the launch. For the community will see that we are serious with that. But as I said, we are really, really, really early. All of those people in this video chat and in the group are really early. And after the launch, the first thing I'm gonna do is to make not one audit, but 2 or 3 for the sake of the community and for the safety and for this project, for all of that.
Yeah, great. Now, I think that audits are some sort of security over that you are not gonna mint the tokens. But a lot of the time, projects are hiring externally, especially the developer part of the projects, the tech sides. How secure is those relations with the ones that are running the developments? Like, do you know them personally, or how safe is that part?
Which part again? I had
sure.
a connection problem right now.
Yeah, no problem. Like the internal threats towards the developers, especially like if you got the developer, like how well you know them and how secure is that relationship?
It's totally secure because I don't know how many of the people know where. I mean, I am Anon right now, and my team knows me. I'm dogs to my team, and they are dogs to me. I know those devs because they are from the same country as me, and there will be no threats or anything. I know the thinking about that money changes everything, but those people are just like me. They grew up with this mindset. Money is not all in the world. I mean, you can have so much money, you can have millions and billions of dollars at your bank account, but in the end, you are gonna die and you are gonna bury it under the earth. And with this mindset we have, I can trust those people not to 100 but to 1000%. So I was in a project in the past where something like that happened, where one dev, I don't know what happened, but he's kind of crazy and stole the whole wallet, and the worth of this wallet was $1.5 million, I think. So yeah, I understand this question and the thinking behind that, but I can assure you and the people in here and the whole community, there will be no threat because I'm picking my myself. That's what I can say
Great,
to
great. Yeah.
this.
Yeah, and I think you understand by this fact that you're mentioning that. So it's, yeah, like sometimes people are making crazy decisions and thinking that the hype's gonna push everything, and once the things go south, well, the money changes people. That's the reality. But we need to be sure that the security for the community is at the right place. That's why I'm asking. I love the answer. And
Yeah.
so let's start with the product and especially revenue model. So if we are in a bear market, we know it is kind of hard to push things that easily like it was in a bull. So let's talk about the revenue model behind the Prodigy Dao. Basically, what I mean by revenue model is what brings the value for the holders.
So, because of the bear market, of course, some little things changed for the treasury, for example. First of all, at the start of the vision of the project, where we planned everything, we wanted to invest in high risk assets to generate high revenue. This revenue should be splitted to the community through a community pool. So, but no one expected that the market will crash like that through, first of all, through this Terra crash and the all other things, the bad news about crypto, etc. You know, so we decided that we are gonna invest in stable coins. First of all, we are gonna pool stable coins with other tokens, safe tokens, to generate a passive income for the treasury. After we build this base, after we generate enough income and we got enough funds from the passive income, we are gonna to split these funds. First of all, one for the community and the other one to invest in more and riskier assets for a higher reward, of course, you know. So the product and why the holders, the people, the community, the investors should hold the tokens. If you don't hold the tokens, you will not be able to generate a passive income. This is how DeFi works. But as I said at the start, it's in the mid stage, and I can't predict the market, but I can tell you that first of all, we won't invest in high risk tokens or coins. We are gonna pool the most of the funds in the treasury wallet in stable coins. Hopefully, they will not gonna break like the UST from Terra Luna. But yeah, this is yeah, that's I'm really scared about that. But I think Binance USD will not do the same. I'm trusting Binance for that. So
I think we can view this as like or we can view on this perspective. Like there is a similarity ongoing with the Tron. Look how Tron is able to move assets, get some sort of a backend for the stable coin of theirs, and
yes,
how the Luna were not able. So I think there was some malicious misconducts, let's say, and it wasn't all good because like Terra was a great project, like a big one, and if it was all good, all right, all set, well, I doubt that this gonna happen, or well, it happened, but nobody could even predict it. I mean, if you are in the position where you got the backends and where you got the funds from the project, and always it is funds from the investors, then you are able to move this right away. And I think by picking the coins that are in the top 100 in this time, I think it's gonna bring some sort of a profit in few months. So I think this threat is almost out of the table. It is possible that BTC gonna drop to like 15K, but I think that's the maximum pain we are going to experience, even if there is a recession. So yeah, like I completely got that. And so let's move to the last question. It is my favorite question. And let's view this question as some sort of a recap of what we've talked about and what the community should remind of the Prodigy Capital DAO. So, what makes Prodigy DAO unique, and why should hold?
What makes Prodigy DAO unique, and why should hold?
Should I hold the token?
Yeah. Yeah. This is a recap.
Yeah, let's pick the best points for the Prodigy DAO and why it makes you unique in the space.
The team. It's simple as that. The team, not the functionality. Of course, the functionality too. But in my opinion, it's the team behind a project. That is what it makes a project special, and why investors or holders should hold the token. Even if, I mean, there's so many, just like those Inu projects. Shiba Inu comes out. After that, I don't know how many Inus there are out. Floki Inu, and yesterday Cristiano Ronaldo Inu. I mean, so many Inus out there, but they don't have anything special. Nothing. It's always the team, and this is what my project or our project from the Prodigy team is making special. This unique, the USP, the unique selling point. It's the team and this willpower to push this project for the sake of the people forward. So I explained all these functions and possibilities. They are not yet available. I'm transparent and I am honest to the people in this video chat. They are not yet available, but they will be available. And I am not doing this for myself. I'm doing this because I know the pain and this feeling, how it is to lose money in a bear market, or how to get scammed rugged in a bull market. I know all of this feeling. I'm long enough in this space to feel any of this of those people who are gone through this pain. So I said to my boys, or to my guys, to my team, that I don't want BSC or Binance Chain to be like that. I want to create something to bring the old times back of BSC. I remember there was nothing like that, nothing pump and dump or something else. You invested through Pancake and you saw you doubled or tripled or quadrupled your investment. And this is what I want with Prodigy, in a safer way, of course. And yes, this is why you guys should invest and hold in Prodigy. Trust is everything. Without trust, you should not invest. This is my tip for you. And even if you invest and you are seeing, okay, your dollar value is going down because BNB is going down, or I don't know, something in the market happened, and everything is going down. Don't be mad. It will go up. And for this scenario, we have the endurance pool. For endurance, of course, I think it's understandable. And if something like that happens, I will inject new liquidity, and I think everyone should be happy about that. So yes, this is the recap why you should invest in Prodigy and what makes Prodigy so unique. It's the team and it's the safety to make money in the future without to be afraid of losing money.
Great. I think this was like a really, really good recap and something we wanted to teach about people, talk about that, maybe podcast. So now let's move to the community questions part. So guys, if you got any questions and you are not shy, just raise your hands. And before I will read or allow someone to speak, I must say that if there's going to be a question that's not related to your project, or if there's going to be a question that doesn't sound unique, just refuse to answer. But I've picked some of the questions in the chat, so I can see guys are shy for now. But I will start with Hanser Burak, and he's asking, do you have any plans to attract non-crypto investors to join your project?
Yes, I have plans. I think, what was the name of the guy?
You mean the Fate project?
I mean the name of the asking.
I'm sorry, the Hanser Burak.
Burak. Okay, Burak, I have a plan how to market this to non-crypto investors. I think you have many friends and some of them are non-crypto investors. So I want you to go to those friends, invite them to the Telegram group, and we will talk about it in the video chat. Sounds good.
Good. Well, I think this is like similar approach to the Fate project. Like simply, if you visit the Fate, like there is a CEO on the VC like almost all the time, which is kind of unique. So thank you for answering, and we'll move to another question. And this is from Dailis. And he or she is asking, almost 80% investors have just focused on price of the token in the short term instead of understanding the real value of the project. Can you tell us motivations and benefits for investors to hold your token in long term?
Yes, as I said in the recap before, but I will say it again, of course, for this question. It's the possibility to earn a passive income, just like it was designed in the past as DeFi, in a safer way. Bake it through stable coins, bake it through a safe team, and bake it through a deflationary mechanism. I mean, the treasury wallet will be used not only for investing in other assets, but also for buyback and burn the token, the Prodigy token, to reduce the supply, and to raise up the token value, of course. This is the motivation for you guys why you should invest in this project.
Great. Thank you for answering. And there is a last question, and it is from Gebekai, and he's asking, there have been a lot of DEX projects popping up recently, and many of them promise great things, big profits, but they do not have a strategy to survive in the long term. So what is Project Prodigy DAO doing to make it different, to stand the test of time you're about to face?
It's just like it's a similar question to the first one from Burak, and it's just like I said before. What we are gonna do? I know there are many projects who promised DEX and this future and that and here and that. I know everything of this, but as I'm telling you, or as I said before, it's a vision. So what does this mean? It means if we don't work together as a DAO or as a community, this project will die in the future. It's as simple. And I am honest and transparent with you guys in this AMA. I know it doesn't sound good, but it's the truth. If we don't work together to reach this goal, it won't happen. So yeah, this is what we are gonna do. We want to work with the community. We want to build with the community. Then in the end, it's all about the community and the team behind the project. So there is not or there's nothing special in marketing or something. It's just let us work together, trust me, trust my team, and we will reach this goal to have our own DEX, to have our own farms, to have our own borrow and lend system, to have our own governance and staking system platform, to have all of those products. Okay, this answer was too long for the question. I hope it was understandable. But yes, this is what I can, how I can answer this question.
So now, before we will move toward the wheel spin, after then you will be free to go enjoy your Friday. I mean, this is the time to say goodbye and the last words to take over from this AMA. So I'm giving you the chance to say goodbye to community, and you are free to go afterwards, the official parts, and then.
Yeah. So I have connection problems.
Shall I repeat?
Please, yes.
Yeah. Well, I've told that this is the time to say goodbye to the community. After we will do, I will end the official recording, and we will move towards the last part of the wheel spin for the guys listening. So yeah, now it's your turn to say goodbye, and what is the most important takeover from this AMA?
Yes, thank you. Sorry for that. So yes, guys, thank you for joining this AMA, and I am really thankful. I don't know how many people are in here right now. I think 130, I don't know, or more maybe. Thanks to all of you guys. Thanks to for being here, and all I can say, join our group, join our Telegram group. You have the link in the Tayarra hub, and you can see my work. You will be able to hear me in the video voice chat at our Telegram group. So yes, thanks for all these questions. It was really important for me to getting those questions, especially something like how we want to market this to non-crypto investors, how we want to build all this up high, how it should work, what is the unique selling point, all these questions. Awesome, guys. Really, really awesome. Thanks for that. And I hope I could answer all of this question understandable for you. I know my English is not so good, so yes. And yeah, come and join our Telegram. We are just preparing for the launch, and we have several giveaways. Not the only two that I sent to our CEO here at Tayarra. So yeah, thanks again, guys. Have a good evening. Have a good day, great weekend. Of course, I hope the weather is shining where you're from. And yeah, thanks.
Thank you as well, especially for joining. And that was a Prodigy Dao. I'm ending the official recording part right now. And small official